Hello, in this video tutorial, I'll show you how you can turn your Google Calendar events into a formatted billing timesheet using a free Google Sheets add-on. I've set up a realistic Google Calendar for this tutorial. I'm a freelance web consultant working with 3 clients this week. You can see my calendar has color-coded events. Red events are for Acme Corp, green events are for Greenleaf Studio, and blue events are for Pinnacle Finance. I also have some uncolored events like team stand-ups and internal planning that are not billable. Now, the problem is Google Calendar has no way to export this data as a timesheet. The only export option is an ICS file, which is completely useless for billing. So most freelancers end up manually typing their hours into a separate time tracker, which means entering the same information twice. Let me show you a faster way. Open any Google Sheet, go to Extensions, then Add-ons, then Get Add-ons, search for Timesheet for Google Calendar, and install it. Once installed, you'll see it under Extensions, and the sidebar opens automatically. Now let's set up the color mappings. Click the Mappings tab at the top. You'll see all 11 Google Calendar colors listed. For each color I use, I'll type the client name and hourly rate. Tomato, that's the red. I'll type Acme Corp, and my rate is $150 an hour. Basil, the dark green, that's Greenleaf Studio at $125 an hour, and Blueberry, Pinnacle Finance at $175. 3 colors, 3 clients. That's all you need. Now let's say I had a meeting called Greenleaf Meeting, but I forgot to color it green. Without a keyword rule, that event would show up as uncategorized, and I'd miss $187 in billable hours. So I'll scroll down to Keyword Rules and add a rule. Title contains Greenleaf Maps to Greenleaf Studio at $125. Now, any event with Greenleaf in the name gets categorized correctly, even if I forget the color. Click Save Mappings. Now let's generate the timesheet. Click the Generate tab, select my calendar, choose last week from the date range drop-down. Let me click Preview Stats first to see what we're working with. 22 events, about 24.5 hours, over $2,000 in total billing. I can also see the breakdown by project. Looks good. Now I'll click Generate Timesheet, and there it is. Every calendar event is now a row in my spreadsheet. Date, day, start time, end time, the event name, hours worked, project category, hourly rate, and the billing amount, all calculated automatically. At the bottom, the totals row shows 24.5 hours and just under $3,000 in total billing. Now click the Summary tab at the bottom of the sheet. This is my invoice ready report, total hours, and total billing per project. Acme Corp, 8.5 hours, $1,275. Pinnacle Finance, 6 hours, $1,050. Greenleaf Studio, 5 hours, $625. I can copy these numbers directly into my invoice. Now here's my favorite feature. Click the Review tab. This catches billing errors before they reach your invoice. See these amber rows? Those are uncategorized events. Internal planning, team stand-ups, invoice prep. These are events I intentionally didn't color because they're not billable. The Review tab just makes sure I didn't accidentally miss something. This red row is an overlap. On Thursday, my Acme Corp session ran until 10:30, and my Pinnacle Finance session started at 10:30. That's 2 events at the same time. Potential double billing. This purple row is a short flag. That 3-minute quick call on Wednesday. Was that actually billable? Probably not. And this blue row is untitled. I have an event on Thursday with no name. I need to go back and figure out what that was. This is what saves you from embarrassing invoice mistakes. Now here's the best part for your weekly workflow. Once you've set up your mappings, you never need to open the sidebar again. Just go to Extensions, Timesheet for Google Calendar, refresh Timesheet. One click. It regenerates using your saved settings. Your entire billing workflow takes about 5 seconds. You can also configure time rounding in the Settings tab, quarter hour rounding, which is standard for most consultants, 6th hour rounding for lawyers, or exact time. Plus 5 different currencies. There's a link in the description to install the add-on. Setup takes about 2 minutes. If you found this helpful, please give the video a thumbs up. It helps other freelancers find it. And do visit our website, brightdesk.dev, for more Google Workspace tools and tutorials. Thanks for watching.